Hey everyone, this is Chris. This is the final video in my rooting fig cuttings series. It's a cool blustery day here in Oregon. This is a variety that was started on February 8th. It is now the beginning of May, and started in a 4" by 4" by 9" tree pot. And now I'm transferring it to a 7-gallon pot. This is a molded plastic pot, really nice pot. This is Obon. It's a French variety from Fig du Monde. It literally means good water. So there's the 4" pot. I'm gonna get down on my knees here. And this is the little trick that I use. I've got a little piece of oak that I run across the top, and the distance between the top or the bottom of the oak and the top of the cutting is right about how high I'll fill the pot. So I'm going to totally cover the cutting when I fill it up. And I've grown it in a single stem, and it didn't grow completely straight up, so you can see how the pot is adjusted in there. It's at an angle. I put my mix in and I compact it at that angle. Then I'll pull the pot out and I'll just slide the tree in and then just cover it at that point with my mix. So let's go ahead and just get this off of here. Okay, let's go pull the pot out. And now you can see the angle the hole is at. And now I'm just going to pull the tree out. And let's take a look at the roots. Very nice. Fairly ideal. Now, one little trick that I usually use is I let the mix dry out a little bit. This is moderately dry, but I could tell from the size of the actual tree that's grown above that it was going to have a good root system. So I felt fairly comfortable. Now, if you look at the cutting, I don't know if you can really pick this up. You can't really that well, but I'll explain what's going on. Right at that same basic angle, maybe a little bit steeper, just above where the cutting has rooted, or not rooted, but put out the growth, at an angle, that will just slough off as it goes underground, and this will just all turn into part of the root system. So let's put this little baby in its new home. Now I got to remember the way it went in. I think, look at that nice little root tucking right in right there. I think it was this way. All right, then you can do little things like, you can check your distance like this, and this shows it's in the center of the pot. So you see it's just right, it's right there. I'm not really going to do too much about anything right now. Then I'm just going to go ahead and begin the process of filling the pot in, and I'll fill right till I get to the top of that. And that's the up pot. Now this tree has only been outside, I think 2 days, and I've been giving it full shade. Little tiny taste of sun. The leaves are super thin. When you grow these inside under LED grow lights or any grow lights, the leaves are very thin. So you have to slowly acclimate them to the outside because they'll burn really fast. Right now it's a total overcast day. So it can be outside all day. And I'm going to let this one stay outside because I'm going to have it water in by the rain. It's as easy as that. So once again, this is Obon, means good water. It's Fig du Monde variety. It's really a nice looking little tree. And there's no problem going from tree pot to 7-gallon. Now I will support this with a stake, just so that as it gets a little bit bigger, it won't have damage. And you can see what's going on right here, how that bottom part of the new growth is changing a little bit brown. That's lignifying. That's not a problem. That's good. You want that to be lignified as soon as possible. So hope you've enjoyed the series of rooting the cuttings and seen, if you follow that, a few basic steps and you just have patience, the tree pot method really works. It's a wonderful way to to rooted cutting. I mean, I had one cutting of this, and this is a variety I really wanted because it sounds delicious. And I was fairly confident, especially because it was a beautiful cutting from a good friend. It was a nice thick cutting. I was fairly confident that it would root, and right now it looks like it's going into 7-gallon, and before you know it, it'll be on my drip lines. Hey, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks.